Imagine you're standing by a tropical lagoon, the sun shimmering on the water, and there, standing gracefully on one leg, is a bird so brilliantly pink it looks painted by an artist. But here's the twist. Flamingos aren't born pink. In fact, they start their lives as fluffy, pale gray chicks. So how do they transform into one of the most colorful animals on Earth? The answer is as strange as it is beautiful. Meet the flamingo. The flamingo is a bird instantly recognizable by its elegant S-shaped neck, stilt-like legs, and vibrant feathers. There are 6 species in total, spread across Africa, South America, the Caribbean, the Middle East, and parts of Europe. Despite their tropical image, flamingos can survive in surprisingly harsh conditions, from salt flats and alkaline lakes to high-altitude wetlands where temperatures can swing wildly in a single day. Flamingos are also extremely social. Colonies can number in the tens of thousands, their synchronized movements and calls creating a living, breathing pink spectacle. The great color mystery. At birth, a flamingo chick is covered in soft gray down. Over time, that gray fades, but only if the bird has the right diet. The iconic pink hue comes from carotenoids, natural pigments found in algae, plankton, and small crustaceans like brine shrimp. These pigments are the same type found in carrots and sweet potatoes, but in flamingos, they work their way into the feathers, skin, and even beaks. It's a process much like humans getting a tan, but instead of sunlight, it's food doing the work. Pigment chemistry carotenoids are fat-soluble compounds. When a flamingo eats algae or shrimp rich in carotenoids, their digestive system breaks down the pigments and absorbs them into fat stores. These pigments are then deposited in growing feathers, turning them shades of blush, rose, and coral. Without a carotenoid-rich diet, flamingos would remain pale or even white. This is why flamingos in captivity must have carefully managed diets. Otherwise, their famous color fades. Not all pink is equal. Interestingly, not all flamingos are the same shade of pink. The exact color depends on species, diet, and even the environment. American flamingos tend to be a vibrant reddish pink thanks to a shrimp-heavy diet. Lesser flamingos feeding primarily on cyanobacteria can have deeper, almost crimson hues. Those with limited access to pigment-rich food often appear pale peach or light orange. And color can vary within the same colony, creating a gradient of shades across the flock. Color as a social signal. For flamingos, color isn't just decoration, it's communication. Bright, saturated feathers are a sign of good health and access to abundant food. In the mating season, flamingos with the richest colors are often the most successful at attracting partners. This creates a fascinating evolutionary feedback loop. Birds with better access to carotenoid-rich food look more attractive, mate more successfully, and pass on traits that help their offspring thrive in the same environments. Grooming for glory, flamingos even enhance their color through behavior. They produce a carotenoid-rich oil from a gland near the base of their tail, which they spread over their feathers while preening. This not only waterproofs their plumage, but also intensifies their color, like nature's version of makeup. During courtship season, this preening behavior increases as males and females put on their most colorful displays. The harsh habitats they call home. Flamingos live in some of the world's most extreme wetland environments, hypersaline lakes, alkaline lagoons, and shallow coastal waters. Many of these habitats are inhospitable to other animals, but are perfect for the algae and crustaceans that flamingos feed on. Their uniquely adapted beaks allow them to filter feed upside down, separating food from mud and water with incredible efficiency. Color loss and conservation. Flamingos can lose their color if their food sources change, a serious concern when human activity disrupts their habitats. Climate change, pollution, and water diversion can reduce algae blooms, meaning fewer carotenoids in the food chain. In zoos and wildlife parks, keepers supplement diets with carotenoid-rich foods to ensure flamingos retain their vibrant appearance. Cultural fascination with pink flamingos. From lawn ornaments to pop culture icons, flamingos have become a global symbol of exotic beauty and tropical leisure. But behind the kitsch is a bird with an incredible evolutionary story, one where diet, biology, and social dynamics all converge in a single color. Nature's lesson in adaptation. The flamingo's color is more than just a visual treat. It's a biological badge of fitness, a product of environmental adaptation, and a reminder that nature's beauty often has a very practical purpose. So next time you see a flamingo standing in the shallows, remember, that pink is not just a color. It's the story of its life. And there you have it, the science, the secrets, and the sheer wonder behind why flamingos are pink. Proof that in nature, beauty is never just skin deep.